Hello and welcome to part 5 of Let's Play Super Monkey Ball 2. Dr. Bad-Boon is apparently hiding in an amusement park, which is unpredictable and wacky, and like one kid stumbles across it and suddenly there's a big lawsuit on their hands. We know this is a Japanese game, not an American one. So they'll just, he'll just be forced to give up lots of anime. I don't know, it's Japan. Anyway, wormhole. This level introduces wormholes, as you might be able to guess by the title. See that? That was a wormhole. It's less of a wormhole and more of a portal. This was before Portal. You know. It's not really meant to be a challenging level, just introduces a concept, and it's a neat concept at that. I like that they use the term wormhole instead of portal, because, well, I guess portal would have been kind of cool just because it was before Portal existed, but wormhole is sci-fi-y, so, you know, that's better. This one, all you need to do, and it's a little tricky to stay on, but just sort of fall off when you can tell that you're above the big landing areas on the map, and then carefully, because now we're getting to one square territory, one tile. Oh my, what? I don't... Okay, no! Okay. I bounced on the ball. I don't know, it feels like my analog stick is sort of messed up slightly, like very slightly. I tried to recalibrate it because this game allows you to calibrate the analog stick actually. But didn't seem to work. Which makes these levels more difficult than they have to be. Yeah, like right there. Every time that I went over to one end, I tried to correct it the other way more and more, and that's the makings of falling. Anyway, might have been a good thing. Oh, might have been a good thing because it gave me more points. So you get 10 times the points. To explain how that works, I don't know if I mentioned it. If you get 30 seconds. Well, this is a good time to be talking about that. If you get 30 seconds or more, you get double the points for the level. Actually, I think I did talk about this. Except for this level. And this one's 15, because you only get 30 seconds, because it's all a bunch of... Well, yeah, it's craziness. Also, I'm struggling to get in the goal. And my thumb's slipping off the analog stick. And I can't get in the goal. Yeah, okay. But it's moving around. I'm not just sucking, like the whole thing's moving around as these balls are trying to block you. So you know, it's not... It's partly me sucking, I guess, it could be, but most of it's just the whole thing's moving. It's not just me being stupid. Okay. This is annoying. This is like a pretty easy level, honestly, but I'm struggling. Oh, okay. I'll take it. That was lucky, but I'll take it. I was bounced in, but whatever. Mad Shuffle. Right, this one. Well, there's no play button behind you. That's because there's a play button behind this wormhole, which you can clearly see is there in the opening sort of rotation thingy-mabob. Anyway, these things sort of switch around, and the idea is you have to like be on one and fall onto the other one as it's switching, and then when they like, you know, sort of do that fake out on you, which happens every 4th time, then you just have to stay on the same one, because if not, you'll get pushed off. So right there was one. This is the general idea with these. Oh, I fell. Let's see, actually, the wormhole. The term wormhole is kind of inaccurate, because a wormhole is basically two black holes sort of go inside each other, basically. It sort of only theoretically exists, and it would only exist for like a split second, but, you know, it's easy to ignore that little property and put it in your sci-fi, you know, movies. Or in this case, your, bizarre... This is the only... Like, seriously, it's monkeys in balls, and there's wormholes. Like, how does a game where this evil monkey is stealing all your bananas get into a theoretical physics? I don't know, but anyway. It wouldn't be like a solid portal, that's what I'm saying. There we go. So it's a somewhat difficult level, but it's not too bad if you kind of get what to do, you know? The execution's the tricky part, and, well, there you go. Bead screen. There's a bunch of things moving, and you have to stop them at the right time. Because there's all these buttons! They're really annoying in this game, because you have to, like, climb up onto them, and with a level like this that involves timing... Oh, hey, look at that. Sort of didn't let them position completely, but I can still make it to the goal, which is good. Jump machine. You can kind of tell what's going on here, but basically you just sit on this, thingy-mabob and let it bounce you up and hope you're at the right one, really. I mean, you can look at the map, kind of, to see which ones, the ones that don't have the bananas. Don't have bananas. Yep. Me, our grammar, good. But, yeah, but the ones that don't have bananas are the ones that have the goal. Stay outside, let it bump up one more time. Or you'll just be knocked far away. Which isn't good. Unless you're going for more points. Because, you know, there's blue, red, and green goals in that order of increasing amount of points. Obviously, the red ones are more difficult than the blue ones. The green ones are worth more, or even more difficult. Yeah, more difficult, more points. This one's like super easy. You know, mixing this in with like arthropod. Like after arthropod is zigzag slope. And actually, if you look at the bottom, there's sort of difficulty ratings, and that one got a 2, which is about fair. This one gets a 6. These are all sort of comparative difficulty ratings, like, you know, reversible gear. In reality, isn't all that difficult, but at the time, you know, for World 3, it sort of is, you know, it's early on, so it's based on learning the game, basically. Tower, sort of a bizarre level. You have to, like, land on the platforms the right way, but it's all really weird. I don't know. It's hard to describe, really, without just showing you, which is what I'm doing, because it's a Let's Play. But, you know, it's kind of difficult to get, because it's like, you have to be... I mean, you have to, like, land on this one to slow you down enough to not bounce past this whole thing. But there you go. So it's not too difficult. It's about worth a 6 for the time. I'm gonna skip Toggle. This is shaping up to be a pretty short episode, although I probably shouldn't have said that. Especially compared to the last one, which was half an hour long. Which is fantastic. Anyway, this is basically just floaters with smaller things, if you remember floaters from, like, the first world, I think. Here, there's such a small gap that you actually need to wait, but other than that, basically just floaters. 4 bananas, how is that even possible? Toggle! I got really lucky with this. when I was doing... I think I mentioned this, but... yeah, I did. But I had Let's Played this game before the whole intranets. And, wait. Okay. And I just got super lucky and beat this game, or beat this level first try. No, not first try, it was actually probably about third. So apparently I beat my old record. Well, the thing is, I just jumped over that, you know, the thing that's rotating the toggles. Like, I just jumped over that bit. And in that case, I just was quick enough to make it through. It's actually a pretty easy level, but I remember struggling, so I like to pretend it's hard. Anyway, please do not enter without our permission. In case... He's a very polite villain. Oh, wow, they actually called... they actually made reference to that. I didn't expect that. Okay. Well, I'm glad, anyway. But, anyway, in case you missed it the first time when you saw it, never mind, this is far too late to talk about this. What? Oh yeah, exactly like, only, you know, except for the blue hair. Because clearly ei-ei is blue. Clearly, like, that was a conscious decision. Just the cutscene is gonna be as long as the oh dear. Oh, he shrinks them. That's creative. Only not. What? What? Oh, this is really creepy. Also, how is this picking on someone his own size? That's what he was doing before. Now he's not. Oh dear, this is really... This is like really creepy. I mean... And that's just disturbing, like disturbing in a like sort of morbid way, and not in a, well, you know, I think you can kind of piece together. ei-ei's head isn't blue. That wouldn't have... Never mind. And wouldn't they have caught on to the fact that there were a bunch of them? Okay. Like there's a ton of them all around? Whatever. World 6, boiling pot. How is World 5 so much easier than World 4? Whatever, World 6, and from here on out, it's gonna be pretty consistently challenging. No real arthropod levels here, at least as far as I remember. Well, Cliffs was difficult. Switch Inferno is just dumb. Like, just dumb. Oh, why is it doing that? Okay. But for the most part, not too bad. So thank you for watching part 5 of Let's Play Super Monkey Ball 2. Sorry it was half cutscene, but that's just the way this game goes. So, yeah.